Alright everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt and this is the Gaming Corner. So today we're going to start off this one by talking about the trades that came in to Respawn Retro Gaming in West Bend. She's got some PS3, some Wii, some Xbox, so we're going to talk about those first real quick. And first we're going to take a look here at the PlayStation 3 ones. So Grand Theft Auto 4 is definitely a good one. I like that one in there. The PlayStation 1 game, the Gangstream Saga. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like it could be neat. It is up there at $45.99, so keep that in mind. And it does say new, so it looks like it's never been open. One of the games in this list that I am totally interested in checking out, because I need to get the number 2 one, is Condemned 2 Bloodshot. But she's got some really great PlayStation 3 games in here, a PlayStation 1 one, and some PlayStation 4. Next, we're going to jump over to Nintendo's side of things. She's got some Wii U games in here, some Wii, 2 Switch games that I see. So let's talk about those. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night is one hell of a great game. If you are a fan of like the old Castlevania series, I think Bloodstained kind of fits into that pretty darn well. If you like Zelda, she's got a Zelda one there. You know what's kind of throwing me off lately? When you see Cheeky Monkey. I'm not sure why it says Cheeky Monkey on there, on her price tags there. But Cheeky Monkey. Ooh, I see 2 for the Wii I want to get my hands on. She's got 2 Sesame Street ones back there. I got to get my hands on those. I don't know why, I want the Sesame Street games. So I'm going to have to look at trying to get my hands on those one. And on the Wii U, the Super Mario All-Stars, that would be a really good one. Same with the Mario Party games. Alright, now that we got out of the way that I want those Sesame Street games for some odd reason, let's go take a look at the Xbox stuff. Alright, so here we are on the Xbox. The Resident Evil game, that's in the back on the middle one. I definitely want to get my hands on that, along with Iron Man 2. These are just games that I think would be really great. Code Fear, I believe I heard that game is actually really good, and I've heard that the Rain game is good too. So Darkness 1 and Darkness 2 would be great to have in the collection. She's got a lot of great Xbox games here, including games on the Xbox One, like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Looks like she might have a Steelbook version of it in there, and the non-Steelbook one. Both would be really great. I want to get my hands on the Steelbook version just to have that in my collection. But as you can see, she's got a lot of great games in here too. Alright, so that is now going to take us over to the games I got on my consoles that I have been picked up. Now these I've been kind of sitting on for a while, because I wasn't sure how soon I was going to make the video. As most of you know, I have been trying to collect Sega Master System games, and that's been really slow lately. But let's go through the console games I did manage to get my hands on. The first one is this one. Quantum, what is it called again? Quantum Redshift. This is a futuristic racing game that, as you can see from the gameplay coming up here, from what I remember hearing about, because I've heard somebody talk about this game, it's kind of like the Wipeout series off the PlayStation in that. So it's supposed to be designed somewhat like that. In these races you're watching right now, these are the novice races, the first in the tournament series. I got by both of those races without a problem. I'm right now on the amateur one, and the computer has stepped up the pace a little bit. So the game is really getting to be a little bit harder right now, but it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this one. Now this next game that I got, there was really no reason for me to buy this game besides the fact I want the games in a box. I want the physical version. This is one that I would recommend definitely getting if you have a 360. If you have the Xbox One, it is not backward compatible because there is a version of this on the Xbox One. And that is Forza Horizon 2. Now you're going to watch a little bit of a race here while I'm talking about this game for a second here. Forza Horizon 2 on the 360 I think is well worth the money. I think I only paid like $5 for this version that I have here, and it is definitely well worth it. I feel that the game on the 360, I think it was, to me, it feels like it was more designed for the 360. One of the things I really like about this is there's no DLC. The full game is there on the disc. You don't have to buy anything extra anywhere. It's never been like that for at least the 360 version. And the game plays well on the 360. I'm really enjoying it on here. Forza Horizon 2, it's one you should guys look into if you still own a 360. Let's move over to my good old Sega Saturn. Now we're going to move over to the Sega games. Now, in my last pickup video, when I bought some games from Respawn out in Fond du Lac out here, I mentioned one of them that I got. I wanted the US version of the game, which is known as Cyber Speedway. And I got it now. I had to get the US version of it. Gameplay-wise, as you're watching here, it's no different than what the Japanese one was, at least for the races. Music is definitely different, which I gotta make sure you don't really hear it here because it's probably copyright protected. And the fact that I can actually understand what's going on in the story because it's in English, so that comes in handy. But other than that, the game plays identical. So whichever one you can get, if you have a Saturn, go for it because both are really good. It's just a racing game is all it amounts to. You're trying to take first place. Nothing really big from what I've seen. It's not like you're racing to save the world or anything. But both of them are really good to have. Music might be a bit better in the US one. But again, the racing itself is the same no matter which way you go. That's going to take us to the last game, the Sega Master System one. I'm still trying to pick up games for it, but they got to be at a price I want to pay. When it comes to the North American collection, as you can see from the wall behind me back here, that's almost all the games that were released in North America. I'm missing 3. And those 3 I'm probably not really going to pick up because of how expensive they are. 3, from what I found, that are official release games. There are other ones that they're released but they weren't listed as official, whatever that means. But this next game, I have it now in the Master System and I have the Genesis version. And that is Mick and Mac Global Gladiators. Yes, it is a McDonald's game. Now, when it comes to the 2 versions of the game, I think the Genesis version is a little bit better, and not because of graphic-wise or anything, because, yeah, the graphics are a little bit better on Genesis. The controls feel a little floaty on the Master System. All in all, the game is still a lot of fun, even though I get my butt kicked in it. I finally beat round 1. When I actually found where Ron McDonald was to tell me where, you know, I'm at the end of the level or whatever. But, yes, the game is still good. The controls, like I said, they feel a little floaty compared to the Genesis one. But all in all, it's been a great game. It is complete in box. It has the manual, everything. It is the PAL version of the game since there are no region locks on the Master System, which is great. So I did buy the PAL version of that one. But that is it for the games, for at least console-wise. I got some more games on that work on XP. I can get most of them also work on my Windows 11, but I like having them on XP. So we'll be talking about that one in the next video. I'm just thinking that I forget a game. If I did, oh well, I'll pick it up next time on the next video. But alright, that is it for now. This video will be over. I do appreciate you guys watching. And you are going to see some Let's Plays pop up from these games. Because I have been doing recordings so I can do Let's Plays that way. So, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.